What is up, guys? I know it might be a little hard to see me because it is, of course, around 8:30 here in Florida. But we're going to be getting into what the crypto market did today, which was amazing, specifically for the base ecosystem, as again, we continue to talk about that. But there is a big event that happened in the crypto market today, which was Bitcoin crossing $80,000. I think what a lot of people need to understand is that that is a huge milestone, and realistically, with that actually reaching that level, that shows the overall strength of the crypto market and how seriously crypto is now going to be taken. And you have to understand, a lot of you guys are expecting right now for alts to go parabolic, for alts to go crazy. But you have to understand how an alt season works. We've talked about this before, in which money flows into Bitcoin, flows into high caps, mid caps, and then finally your low cap altcoins. That is what happens. And so for you to simply sit here and expect, just everything to go parabolic right now, it simply just doesn't work like that. What's going to happen is we're going to have gains in the short term. And I'm saying short term, couple of weeks to a couple of months. But in that time, what that's going to do is it's going to slowly start progressing higher and higher. Because what's going to happen is you're going to start to onboard retail. And retail is going to jump on crypto when Bitcoin hits 100,000. Retail is going to continue to FOMO into altcoins, FOMO into crypto. Because what they were told is dead, what they watched fall all the way down to 20,000 is back up to 100. And so with that in mind, they're going to FOMO into crypto. And ultimately, whether you like it or not, we're going to use these people as exit liquidity. That's just ultimately what happens. So you have to understand that. You have to understand we're very early into an alt season. I mean, realistically, money has not flowed, in the way we've talked about for Bitcoin to flow into high caps. Like, it has not done that yet. So again, understand that any gains now are extra. Once we cross 100,000, that's when things are going to start heating up. There's actually a prediction that if we cross that 100,000 mark, that we could see a pretty sizable sell-off. Because you have to understand, for a lot of people in Bitcoin, that $100,000 price, from a position into 20,000 for, some, let's say, business owner who put in 100 grand when Bitcoin was at 20K, he has 5. That is, essentially a 25x. So it's 25x or what am I saying? He put 20,000 in. Oh yeah, he put 100,000 in. Sorry, I'm rambling. I'm very tired. But it would be a 5x. So he's 5xing out his money, and that's great for anyone looking to make safe returns. And turning 500,000 from 100,000 is, of course, very, very attractive. Over the span of 4 years, very attractive. So I do believe there will be some sells from that. But I believe, again, do not worry about Aerodrome. Do not worry about Well. Do not worry about Alien Base. Do not worry about Talent. And BMX, guys, I have not personally looked into it. I've heard from other reputable sources that this is a good coin to be in. Does that mean I am or know anything about it? No. So keep that in mind. I, of course, don't know much about it. I probably won't add it to my portfolio, mainly because I am heavily allocated in base as it is. But I will definitely consider looking more into it. Maybe that will change my mind. So you have to understand, with what we just talked about, those base altcoins that we are in, those are going to go long ways once we get money flowing from Bitcoin to the high caps to mid caps. That is when things are going to go crazy. But right now, anything right now is extra, guys. You have to understand that in order to actually really capitalize on this opportunity. Understand that anything now is extra. Aerodrome, anything now is extra. Could push to $2 by the end of this week if we continue having a bullish sentiment. Moonwell, again, a lot of people, I've got comments about this being a static coin. Guys, again, we are not in an alt season. We are not in alt season yet. money has not been flowing from Bitcoin to altcoins. Even though Bitcoin is doing really good, that doesn't mean anything. So keep that in mind, guys. We still have so much more to go. Just because Moonwell has not been moving right now doesn't mean anything. If it's not moving when money is being flown from Bitcoin, the whole process we've been talking about, if it's not moving, then okay, I'll agree with you there. But with that in mind, guys, that is just an overarching summary of today's events and where we see things going from today's events. And with all that being said, I will see you guys later.